Alright folks, how you doing? Welcome back. So I just found out yesterday that one of the two authors of this book, one of my favourite books, William Wallace, Robin Hood Revealed, has unfortunately passed away. And that's very sad news, because I considered Anthony Cooper to be a great man. He did get in touch with me a few times over the past few months, and I knew that he was suffering from ill health, but I didn't realise it was quite that bad. And I think the last question I put to him was, did you ever publish the book about Robert the Bruce, which was along the same lines as this? And I found out that that book had not been published, because I wanted to find out if it had been published, where could I get it? Now this book, it sold for $9.99 when it first came out. I paid £100 for it off Amazon. In fact, I paid $200 because I bought it twice and gave a copy to my neighbour. And one of the things I encouraged my late aunt to do before she passed away was to purchase this book and read it. But then she was, kind of on the way out herself, and she was saying, is there a version of the book with large print, because she was like half blind? And I'm like, I don't think you quite get this, aunt. This book is exceptionally rare. Just be grateful you can get it at all, and buy a magnifying glass if you have to. But, this is a really rare gem, a rare treasure. And, the book does have its flaws, but as I always say, it's the information that matters the most. It's the knowledge that matters. And I consider the late Anthony Cooper to be something of a kindred spirit, because getting to the truth is my purpose in life, and I think it was very much his, so thanks to his son for getting in touch with me. And as I said to him, when I redo this presentation on Tribe of Judah, when I re-upload it new and improved and re-edited, make it a little bit shorter and snappier, more digestible, at the beginning of each presentation there will be tributes to the late Anthony Cooper. Rest in peace to him. So, very unfortunate news that he has passed away. As I say, I knew that his health wasn't the best, but, I didn't think he was quite that bad, unfortunately. I wish we'd got a few more years, so I could have gotten to know him better. I would have loved to have met him, and I would have loved to have, have conversations with him, either online through, Skype, or if anyone still uses Skype, or any of the other means these days. I'm not the most technologically astute, I guess, but whether it had been, talking to him online or talking to him in person, even better, maybe go down to pub with him one day, I would have loved to have had conversations with him about about William Wallace, and his legacy and his contribution to Scottish history, because there are a lot of things in this book which I haven't even gone into yet, some of the appendices in the back and things like that. But yeah, I'll continue to, focus on this book in the future. So rest in peace to the late Anthony Cooper.